Most people watch our videos in the wrong way. It's not their fault. It's a habit most of us learned from school. In the last few videos, I explained how language acquisition actually works and why comprehensible input is the method behind massive English. Now, I want to get practical. I want to show you exactly how to watch our videos to get the most out of them. Because there are two ways to watch. One of them works, and the other feels like it's working, but it actually doesn't. The wrong way is study mode. Study mode is what most of us learned in school, and it looks like this. You watch a video, you hear a word you don't know and don't understand, and you pause. You write it down, maybe you look it up, and then you try and memorize it. Afterwards, you press play again. Another unknown word pops up. Pause, write, look it up, try to memorize. All of that feels productive. You're working hard, but here's the problem. Every time you pause to analyze a word, you've stepped out of the flow of language. Your attention is no longer on the meaning of what I'm saying. It is on the single isolated word on a piece of paper. You've broken the very thing that makes comprehensible input work. You are no longer in acquisition mode. You are back in study mode. And study mode, as we've talked about, builds conscious knowledge, not automatic real language that lives deep in your brain. Now, the right way is acquisition mode. Acquisition mode looks very different. You press play, you focus on what I'm saying. You try and understand the message, the topic, the story, what is happening. Not every word, just the message. And when you hear a word you don't know, you don't pause, you don't panic. You use context. The drawings on the board, the gestures I'm making, and the words around it. And you try to make sense of what the meaning is and what I'm saying. Sometimes you will understand, and sometimes you won't understand. Either way, just keep watching. Stay in the flow. Because here's what happens when you stay in the flow. The words you didn't catch, they will come back later, in a different video, in a different context. And each time you see it in context, your brain gets closer to owning it. Acquisition is not about individual words. It's about massive exposure to meaningful language. The words come as part of it. What level should you watch? The right level to watch is the easiest level where you are still engaged. If you understand absolutely everything and there's nothing new at all, then yes, that might be too easy. But if you're understanding the topic and you're missing a word here and there, that is perfect. That right there is acquisition zone. Most people pick videos that are too difficult because they feel like challenge equals progress. But research has shown the opposite. Easy flowing comprehension builds acquisition much faster than struggling through something too difficult. Start easier than you think you should, and you will move up faster because of it. Now, should you watch the same video multiple times? You can, but only if you actually want to. Don't force yourself. If a video was interesting and you want to watch it again maybe a week later so you can see how much more you understand, go for it. That's great. But don't sit and replay the first 30 seconds over and over again trying to catch every single word. That's study mode again. When in doubt, move to the next video, More input is always much better than more analysis. Now, subtitles. Should we use them? Should we not use them? Yes or no? This is a question I get a lot. I do not recommend watching videos using your own language subtitles. Not ever. When you're reading your own language, your brain is in your language mode. You are not acquiring English, you're translating. English subtitles are more interesting. Some people find them helpful, especially if they've studied a lot of written English words and it helps them recognize the words by sight. But if you can, try watching without subtitles first. Let your brain work from sound and context. That's where real acquisition happens. Now, in summary, watch for meaning, stay in the flow, don't pause and study, and definitely do not translate. Watch the easiest level that still interests you. Watch a little bit every day. Even 20 minutes is enough to make real progress every week. And most importantly, enjoy it. That matters more than you think. The more you watch something that you enjoy, the more your brain actually pays attention, and the faster you acquire the language.